Hello there. My name is Lance Winslow, and today's talk is about business planning, um, specifically about market segmentation and the types of customers that you might end up with if you're going to start a boat detailing and cleaning company. Um, this is another video in that series, and when you're writing your business plan, this is a mistake that so many people make. And I read a lot of business plans because I run a think tank. People come to me with new ideas, and they say, "Hey, what do you think?" And I look at their business plan, and I think to myself, uh, "Yeah, that's good, but what about this? And what about that? And what about this other thing?" And more importantly, why didn't they think of that? And so for you to do this right, you need to put some strategy behind it. And remember, when you're doing a business plan, it is a process. It's not just something you're going to write up and be done with and put in a drawer and never look at again. This isn't an MBA class where you're going to turn in a project, such as your MBA plan or your business plan. Here, you're going to use that plan to help guide you in the marketplace once you start your business. Now, I think no matter what kind of business you're starting, it really makes sense to follow along with what we're doing here. This is a service type business, but we can use any business really to talk about this. Market segmentation and the different types of customers that you might be servicing are quite important, because if you pick the wrong niche, or you think you're going to compete in a niche where there's already lots of competitors, or the price point is not going to provide you the kind of income that you're going to need to stay in business, then it's all for naught anyway. Now, in the boat cleaning and detailing business, you're probably going to end up with some equipment like a pressure washer, and or maybe you're going to end up with a full-on high pressure hot water unit on a skid, and you're going to want to make sure that you're making money with it. And you got to think of all the different kinds of customers you might have. Some of the customers that are obvious are like you're going to first go down and look at and talk to the yacht broker and see if they have any boats that they want cleaned on a weekly basis to keep real spiffies, because they're going to be showing people who might want to buy a yacht. That's an obvious one. It doesn't take rocket scientists to figure that out and put it in your business plan. And you're going to want the high-end sailboat owner, and you're going to want to talk to some of the pilots that operate some of these charter boats. And sure, all those are good, but there's a lot more available than meets the eye. There are boat maintenance companies that have high-end clientele, and when they're done with their boats, maybe they're working on the engine or a sail or some refurbishing, they're going to want to clean the boat up for their customer. An interior designer or someone who's working on the inside of the boat will have sawdust, and they'll have pieces of fiberglass and all kinds of stuff inside, and they're going to want all swept out and made perfect before they deliver it back to their customer. Same if they're working on the bilge or some of the engine compartment or whatever they're doing. It's always the same story. They want to return the boat in perfect condition, not without smudge marks from greasy handprints or anything like that. It has to be perfect. It has to smell good. It has to look right. It's got to look like it came off the showroom. And so they're really good customers. And so I want you to be thinking there. Another one is, and a lot of people don't think of this one, is banks. Banks sometimes will make loans to people who buy expensive boats, and sometimes they'll fall on hard times and the boats get repossessed. And some of these are mega yachts, really nice stuff that people thought they wanted and thought they could afford, but the market turned, and something didn't go their way in their business, or they ran out of money, or something happened, and the boat didn't get paid for. Now the bank owns it again, so the bank wants to get that off the books. They want to get it sold. They want to get it done, and they're going to have a detail, because dirty boats don't sell. Anyone knows that. Then there's other customers you might not even have thought of. Insurance adjusters. When boats have accidents, or they bump into something, or they scrape something, or they run aground, or something like that happens, you want to be on good terms with the insurance adjusters, because they can send you a lot of business. When there's extra fiberglass work done, or painters that work on boats, they too will hire you to come and do color sanding or things that they don't have time to do. So you want to be thinking about all that kind of stuff. Now, if you've got a pressure washer and a high pressure hot water system or something, and you got deionized water, and you're doing other stuff, hey, there's lots of stuff to power wash of the boats. The seagulls get all over stuff, especially out down at the the harbors near the ocean, and they leave bird crap all over the place, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good in front of a yacht club. It doesn't look good in front of a high-end marina that's charging a lot of money for those slips. So um, you know, find out what they got, and when you're on good terms with the manager of a marina, you know, you're in a good situation because he's going to refer you, he or she, a lot of these marinas are run by women, will refer you to uh, any client of theirs who asks, hey, who around here can do a good job on my boat? Well, if you're working on the marina and you're cleaning the dock and the decks and the boxes and all kinds of things like that, they're going to refer you because they trust you around their facility, and they have probably a copy of your additional insurance certificate, and they know you're safe, so they're going to refer you. You might even find yourself in an exclusive contract where only you can work on those locations, no one else. And boy, that's a coup because you have almost a monopoly in the system. They might even put your flyers or brochures in with their invoices for the slip monthly slip fees. So they can do a lot of good things for you, and they're going to be good customers. I'm pretty sure you're going to be thinking there now that I mentioned it. What about fishing boats? Hey, it's dirty work. But when you're new and starting out, hey, you know what? Take the business. You can hire an extra person to work at night after some of the fishing boats work at night, some don't. But when they come back, um, you know, yeah, you're cleaning fish guts, and it's not that much fun, and it kind of smells up your equipment a little bit. You're gonna have to power wash the equipment off when you're done, but it's steady work. I mean, they have a lot of business, a lot of things to clean, and they need the fish towers cleaned, and they just have all kinds of stuff to always be cleaning. And a lot of these guys make pretty good money. They drive around some pretty nice stuff. So and the boats might look old and hardcore, but trust me, fishing's a good business. Well, it can be in some areas, depending on what you're fishing. So think about that. Tour boats, boat rentals. There's a lot of money in that stuff. There's boats that go out on special charters where they take a bunch of people out for in evening for a dinner, and they come back. There's people who have fractional yachts where a whole bunch of people own 3 or 4 yachts, and they come and use the yachts whenever they want, and there's always one available, just like fractional jets. And there's a lot of business cleaning those. Another thing people don't ever think of is, when it's really good weather and you're out at the marina and everyone's taking their boat out, you're cleaning the boats that no one's using. But if it's a really good day, everyone's out there, so there's really not much to clean. Oh, yes, there is. What about all those Ferraris and Porsches and Range Rovers and Jaguars and Rolls Royces in the parking lot? That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? You can send your crew there all day, go have some fish and chips, come back, and they're detailing cars, $100 a pop. You do 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, and you know what? You had a pretty good day. So it didn't matter that everyone's boat was out getting dirty while you were sitting in the parking lot with your crew cleaning cleaning cars. I mean, what the hell do you care? It's an object. You're making money. You're using your equipment. As long as you're keeping that equipment busy, you're keeping your crews busy, you're making money. Now, you may not be making as much money as if you were detailing a super yacht, but then again, maybe you are. Because you can do them quick, and that's good business too. So I want you to think about the market segment and all the different things you can clean when you're down at the harbor. You want to be the go-to guy or gal if you run, let's say, a boat washing crew of girls, or you're a female entrepreneur and you want to really go for it. Hey, this is a good business for you. Yeah, it's hard work, but you know what? Business isn't hard work. And in the service business, it's nice because it's probably always going to be there. And last time I checked, the gap between the rich and poor was expanding. So the people that have more money have bigger boats now. So go clean them, right? Keep it simple. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today is the market segment for your business plan for the new boat cleaning business that you're thinking of starting. And even if you don't end up starting one, at least you got the wheels turning, and it's the same thought process you need for any business that you might start. You need to be thinking wider on your market, and then you go after the niches that make you the most money. And then as you get into the business, you'll find other niches and other ways to make money and new things and new customers. But you got to get in there and get busy, and you got to think about where you can make the most money in the shortest amount of time. The money's in the time, not in the job. It really is. So you want to go out there in the service business and you want to service the customer, find out what they need, make sure you get a fair price, and maybe you'll find some places where you don't have a lot of competition, but there is a lot of work. So those are my thoughts on this, and I hope you have a great day. Hey, if you want to leave a message below this video, go ahead and do that and leave a comment, and I'll be sure to answer you back, or shoot me an email, or check out my book. It's under my name, Lance Winslow, at the Kindle Amazon site. So if you don't have a Kindle or you can't download that, email me. I'll send you a free copy. Okay? Hey, thanks a lot. Have a great day.